Hey friends, how's it going? Hash here with Gents. Hope that you're doing well. I've got a glorified first impression semi-review for you guys today of Azzaro Chrome Eau de Parfum, the newest fragrance flanker in the Azzaro Chrome line. Don't worry, no boxes were harmed in the filming of this video. Now, as of when I'm filming this, I don't think that this is readily available at retailers yet, but I'll leave a link in the description to where I picked this up in case you're interested. I'm gonna show you guys the presentation, break down the fragrance, let you know what I think about it, and let you know whether or not you should check out Chrome Eau de Parfum. So let's jump into it. First off, let's take a quick gander at this presentation. Here we've got the box. You got the name of the house, name of the fragrance, size, and concentration on the front there. Pretty plain. Just have a little chrome cap design on the front of the box there. You have the Azzaro logo up top, and then a little information on the side. Life is a celebration. Step into the light and enjoy the moment. It's your time to shine. Very uplifting. On the back, you have the ingredient information. On the bottom, you have your batch code. Batch code here is ABUD0E1. And here we've got the bottle, your standard chrome design here. Nice gradient, darker blue up top, clear at the bottom. I'm a sucker for a bottle with a gradient. Up top, you have that typical chrome design on the cap. On the bottom, you have a sticker, and then your batch code is actually etched into the glass. And the cap does click into place. I'll go ahead and blast a couple sprays for you guys here so you can check out the atomizer. Pretty good. So Chrome Eau de Parfum. With this one, Azzaro is taking that minimalistic design to the note breakdown that I myself hate. Azzaro seems to be doing that more than almost any other brand right now. The Most Wanted, they gave it 3 notes. The new coming up, Most Wanted Parfum, 3 notes. This one, 3 notes. If anybody at Azzaro watches this, stop. It's time to stop. I know a lot of people don't care, you know, they go, oh, 3 notes, who cares, whatever, but it just comes across lazy to me. I know it's easy when you're trying to sell the fragrance in a store and you can just say, here's the top, here's the mid, here's the bottom, that's it. But it just seems like a lack of imagination or something with the fragrance breakdown where you guys just give the bare minimum. So the official note breakdown here is green mandarin in the top, lavender in the mid, and then pine in the base, and that's all they're giving you. Truthfully though, the fragrance does smell like there's more going on than that. If that was all you could pick up in this fragrance, it'd be pretty boring. There wouldn't be much going on. Now when you first spray on Azzaro Chrome Eau de Parfum, you do get a really nice blast of citrus. Smells really nice actually. That green mandarin has a sweetness to it, a brightness to it, kind of a crisp freshness and a slight green undertone. It smells really pleasant. The issue with that is the citrus dies off my skin so fast. In this one, it's like 3-4 minutes, and then the citrus is completely gone. You pick up a bit of lavender as it dries down, but it actually has more of an aromatic kind of scent profile to it. So you have that green facet that you pick up in the opening, that carries over into the mid and actually becomes more prominent. And a lot of people might say, well, that's the pine, because pine is very green. It's a green tree note, a coniferous note. You know, it's used in old school men's fragrances, masculine fragrances from the 80s, especially heavily. So you would just say, oh, well, the pine, that's giving you the green kind of feel, but not really, because as this heads into the dry down, it doesn't ever really smell like pine to me. Yeah, woodiness is there, but it comes across more like an ambroxany kind of vetiver almost. Like a modern ambroxany musky vetiver with sort of a nondescript woody nuance along the edges. So for me, it's more of this kind of semi-sweet, fresh, aromatic fragrance from the mid into the dry down with all of those woody kind of notes shoring up the base. Off skin, it never does truly smell like pine. So if you go into this expecting that it's gonna have more of that throwback kind of feel to it, you'll probably be disappointed. It doesn't come across that way at all. This one does though slot right in with the chrome flankers that we've been seeing here lately. So stuff like Chrome Extreme, Chrome Aqua, you know, it fits a similar profile. You know, the times that you would use these, that's pretty much when you would use Chrome Eau de Parfum. It doesn't have as much of a throwback feel as the original. It's definitely a more modern smelling fragrance. So if you go into this expecting Chrome Eau de Parfum to smell like Chrome Eau de Toilette, the original, just, you know, gussied up a little bit, made a little bit more modern, you may be disappointed because it doesn't have as much in common with the original as it does the two I just mentioned. I would say that of these three, Chrome Extreme, Chrome Aqua, Chrome Eau de Parfum, the least sweet is probably Chrome Eau de Parfum, because Chrome Eau de Parfum has more of a focus on that aromatic woodiness, whereas Chrome Aqua, Chrome Extreme have more of a focus, more of a prominent focus, I should say, on the citrus and that sweetness in the opening and through the mid. Chrome Eau de Parfum is going to be one of those fragrances that I think if you pick it up for the right price, it's a great pickup. If you pick it up for the wrong price, it's probably not going to be looked at as favorably by many people. But really, when we talk about that, you know, the price point and everything, that goes for pretty much the entire Chrome lineup. For any of the ones that are readily available, we're talking $40 and under pretty much at discounters. So that's the price point that you're going to want to pick this up at. And if you can get it for, you know, $30 in the future, or $35, something like that, or maybe even under 30 for a 50 mil, I think it's worth picking up. I think at that price, it's great, really solid. It's got great versatility. It's very pleasant smelling, very nice, easy to wear, like an out of the shower, clean, fresh fragrance. Not overly youthful, but younger guys can still pull it off. It's one of those scents that, because it does everything in moderation, you know, it doesn't go crazy with the ambroxan to the point that it, you know, makes your nose tingle. It doesn't go crazy with the sweetness to the point that it comes across like bubble gum. And because of that, as I've mentioned, a lot of people can use it, a wide age range. So with all those jumbled mess of thoughts put together at the right price, this stuff is good, really good. At $80, $90, something like that, it's not. At that price point, especially from discounters, you can pick up a lot of fragrances that are going to be much better than this one. But I do think that given time, and once this does pop up at discounters, it's going to be viewed in much the same way that Chrome Aqua and Chrome Extreme are, which is a good fragrance for the price from spring through into fall potentially. And for me personally, I like the way Chrome Eau de Parfum smells a lot. It's simple, yeah, not as simple as the three notes might make you think, but it's definitely not anything that's crazy unique or taking a big chance or anything like that. But it still is really pleasant. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you it smells like crap when it doesn't. Mainly, it's just going to be about that price point. Get it at the right price, you're going to be good to go. Now, in terms of seasons, as I just mentioned, this is going to be something that's good in spring, good in summer, and good during early fall as well. And frankly, actually probably just all of fall. It's a very easy fragrance, very hard to dislike. It does lean more as a daytime type of scent than it does an evening type of scent, and it is definitely office safe. In terms of performance for a fresh type fragrance, it's actually pretty good. You know, you're looking at 7+ hours off skin, projection best in the first hour and a half or so, but for a fresh scent, the projection is solid. So there's a lot to like here about Chrome Eau de Parfum. It's not the sexiest new release because it is just a Chrome, which is a fragrance line that a lot of people kind of look down on. But when this does pop up at Fragrance Net or Fragrance Buy or whatever, if you're interested in the Chrome line or you just want a fragrance that has a real nice ease of use without leaning too far to the sweet side, check this stuff out. I think you'll like it. And it may or may not matter to you guys, but my wife likes this one a lot too. I've said this before, but you know, fresh fragrances and sweet fragrances, and sometimes sweet fresh fragrances or fresh sweet fragrances seem to be the best as far as pulling positive attention. Just something about a simple fragrance that kind of ties your entire outfit together sometimes works wonders. So there we go, Chrome Eau de Parfum from Azzaro. Personally, I like it a lot, but I think for most people, as I said a number of times, you're gonna want to get it at the right price range. Because smelling this and knowing that at some point people will be able to get it in that $30, $35 price range, that's why I can recommend it to you. If this was something that I knew was always going to be, you know, $80 or so, like a Dior or something like that, at that point, I would say no, go with something else. So keep that in mind. The recommendation is with the understanding that the price point you're going to be able to get it at is going to make it very worthwhile. On the whole, I think that the Chrome line is actually trending up because when you compare what they've come out with here recently, Aqua, Extreme, Eau de Parfum, and compare that to the fragrances that were coming out before, many years before, you know, Chrome Legend, Chrome United, stuff like that, these new ones are better. They're better all the way around, both in terms of how the scent comes across, the quality, everything. If you guys have smelled Chrome Eau de Parfum, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for your support. Stay safe out there, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you later.